Hello and welcome to the Zone Coverage Podcast. My name is Ben Palmer and this is episode 5. I just got done watching the 76ers game against Toronto. I don't even have any topics for this video episode. I don't even have topics. I'm just going to ramble on about the 76ers. Okay, so it looks like they're going to lose the series. But yeah, I don't see Jimmy Butler staying after what happened in this second round with an unhealthy Embiid and a Ben Simmons that's just not aggressive. What I think the 76ers need to do this offseason, a few points, is try and get Embiid's health back to 100%. Not back, to 100%. They need to re-sign. I think they can let Tobias Harris go. I think they need to re-sign JJ Redick, and if they can, I don't think Jimmy Butler will stay, but it would be good for him to stay. And then another thing they need to do is they need to trade Ben Simmons. Listen, hear me out. I'm not really a Sixers fan. It's just whatever team, because I'm Australian. Ben Simmons is by far my favorite player. If Ben Simmons just doesn't suit the team. He just doesn't. He doesn't blend well with Embiid. That whole team. He needs to be put in a Giannis situation where he has a bunch of great shooters and role players around him, so he can improve his game. So he needs to be traded to, maybe this could be a good trade, Ben Simmons for Anthony Davis, which would put 76ers, if they got Jimmy Butler back, to an instant title contender. What else should they do? They should, or he could be traded to Charlotte. That's another one. He could be traded to Charlotte for Kemba Walker. Maybe LA Clippers gives him, or maybe even the Lakers. But I don't think he would blend well with LeBron either, because they're both two ball-dominant players. I think that would help Ben Simmons' game because LeBron's such a good player and they play so similar. But I don't think his stats would. I think his stats would get way worse because of they're both two really ball dominant players. 76ers Jimmy Butler, that they need to re-sign him. They just need to do that. But I don't think he will stay. Honestly, I don't think he will stay. Joel Embiid, they need to get his health back up. Seriously, it's ridiculous. If he stays healthy, he could become one of the best big men of all time. Ben Simmons, again, needs to be put in a Giannis situation. They need to trade him for Anthony Davis. And if they trade him for someone like Kemba Walker, that would give the 76ers a great point guard as well. They can shoot. He gets out of Charlotte, which is good, but Ben Simmons he needs to be put in a situation where there's no pressure on him to be able to shoot the basketball, especially in the playoffs, so he can develop a jump shot and get up to the potential that he has. Tobias Harris they can let go, honestly. I don't think they're going to sign a big name free agent. Let's look a little about the off-season. So we got the draft coming up. Not sure when the draft lottery is. I assume that's pretty soon. But let's just assume Knicks probably will get the number 1 pick. Could be 3 of the top 3 teams, isn't it? Who are the top 3 teams? Phoenix, New York, and Atlanta? I think Atlanta's one. One of those teams will obviously get Zion. Don't know. So the draft... Oh, wow. The draft lottery is May the 14th. Did not know that. Okay. Well then. That's good. That's soon. Right? I didn't know it was in the playoffs. I didn't know it was playoff time. That's good as well. This really depends on who'll get the number 1 pick. Who'll get if the Suns get number 1 pick, they'll probably trade it to whoever has number 2. Could be New York, and get whoever has number 2 will draft Zion, and they'll probably get Ja Morant or whatever that guy's name is, because they're in desperate need of a point guard. Yeah, I don't know who the 76ers would trade. I would assume it would be Anthony Davis. And that works out for both parties. Anthony Davis is put in a title contender. Um, uh, yeah, Anthony Davis put in a title contender. Obviously, Ben Simmons is by far the Pelicans' best option. I don't see any, maybe Jason Tatum, but I think Ben Simmons is a better player than Jason Tatum, to be honest. The both best situation, but for both teams really. Brett Brown's definitely gonna get fired. There's no way he is not getting fired. Elton Brand. There was a rumor that Ben Simmons was gonna get traded for Anthony Davis a couple months ago, which at the time I wasn't really too fond of it, but now at the time though I was still like on the edge. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Ben Simmons being traded to New Orleans, but if I would rather him being traded to Charlotte or a team like that, because bigger market. Maybe LA Clippers would be amazing, but I think they're like the least out of those three. They're definitely the least probable, because who are they going to trade? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for Ben Simmons. Even if they can get Anthony Davis or Kemba Walker, I think they're going to want a little more than that. So that 76ers season, it's not over yet. Obviously, they just need to win back-to-back games against Toronto, which is they did it the other time, but still. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be rough off season. Well, it's not gonna be rough off season. It's gonna be exciting. I'll tell you that much. A lot of great teams. Obviously Lakers. They When does free agency start? Free agency starts just after the playoffs, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it starts just after the playoffs. Hopefully Ben Simmons gets traded before then. Yeah, he needs to be traded. It needs to happen. Seriously. It actually needs to happen. He's not aggressive. He just doesn't suit the team. He does not suit the team one little bit. He really doesn't. He needs to be put in a way better situation. Obviously, the Portland or Denver game would probably be on by now. Prediction for that? Probably, I'm feeling Denver, to be honest with you. Denver would be nice. But that's going to be it for this episode of the Zone Coverage Podcast. Hopefully Ben Simmons gets traded, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.